What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and I'm very happy to announce that EA finally gave me my 75 daily objectives. Now, we got the 87 to 88 overall power-up pass, and many of you guys are probably wondering what's going on if you haven't tuned into any GmiasWorld videos before. Well, this is pretty much what's happening. There's something going on with the daily objective where you actually have to play 3 games for it to register. Sometimes you actually have to go to the screen after playing more than 2 and then go play the 3rd game in order for it to register. So many of us that's been following the journey already know what's going on, why I'm happy to finally get this. Now, the next thing is this though. What are we going to do with it? Okay, because many of us, pretty much this is going to be my second. I think I already have another one that I was pretty much waiting to use on another card. So I have this. We're gonna go take a look at some of the cards that I currently have. So pretty much, I was just playing Weekend League, and I'm like, all right, they registered it. So let me share it with my viewers. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are the most important thing. Because I need all of you. See, our family, when we go out there together. We lose together, we win together. That's pretty much what it is. So that's why I take full responsibility. When I show you guys something here that doesn't apply on the field, I'm like, yo, bro, what did I do wrong? I got to go back and check it out. So I always stand by what I say. Even when, I'm wrong, I'll come back and I'll tell you guys, yo, bro, listen, I messed up on that one. Let's go and do this. But I also take the L's too. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's not like I just be like, yo, do this. I always make sure that we're all doing it together. So pretty much right now, we're going to take a look at the squad and see what we can do with that 87 to 88 overall power-up pass. Now, looking at the team right now, there aren't a lot of cards, I don't believe, that we could use. Okay, what is Corey, bro, Schlesinger? This dude's a goon, but I don't know what his card is originally. Let's go check that real quick. I don't remember exactly what overall that was. Because if he's an 88, we should be able to use it on him, and then that's going to actually make it, we should be able to make a decent amount of coins off that. So let me go let's just check that really quickly. Von Miller, before you guys start shouting that out, in the comments, I've already used one of them on Von Miller before. So what do we have? We have Theme Diamonds. All right, so he's an 88. All right, so he's going for 226. So pretty much he's one of the more expensive ones, and he's the best fullback in the game. It doesn't matter, I don't, what's that other dude, the dude from the Ravens? I forgot his name, Lorenzo Neal, or whatever his name was. He was pretty much a go-to fullback in previous Maddens. Right now, it's all about Schlesinger. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys have him on your team, you're pretty much all set. If you do not, you definitely need to get one. You could hit, and I'm very, very confident that he's going to sell for that price simply because I know how good he is. Now, I think I have 2 of them, so I can probably do a little bit more. Because Aaron Donald also, I would probably use it on him as well. I think that's all that I have right now. I can use it on both of those guys and then see where we go from there. So before we go ahead and do that, let's first go and take a look at his power-up situation right here. We're going to go ahead and interchange that. I don't know. Wait a minute. Okay. What is this? See, but we're going to lose training. We're going to lose training for that, bro. So we'll get hacked. See, this is weird, dog. Because now, with the way that we have it, for him to get to the 90, obviously you see that we have to spend, we're only going to get back half of that. So if we get back half of that, that's going to give us 12. And then we'll need a little bit more to get it. But then we'll make, I guess, 200 and change. That'll bring us around 300 and change. And then we also have Aaron Donald. So see, the ones like this, these are the problems that I have because they don't give you a chance to really go back and do it. I would like for the final, the final upgrades to probably just be the card. In some cases, we get away with it, but in this case, I'm gonna have to get more training to then give him back what he already, has to make him a 90. But before we go ahead and do that, we're gonna go check out Aaron Donald's price. Now, many of you guys, he should be over 100K still because he's still pretty raw. What I would recommend though is that if you don't have an Aaron Donald, you check him out because many people told me that he was garbage. Because I always ask, you guys for your feedback, like, yo, what's this card doing? What's up with it? And you guys, yo, bro, that dude's garbage, yo. I think you guys just want to tell me he's garbage because I tell you guys a lot of cards are garbage. I think that that's pretty much going on because this card is actually really, really good. So we can see right now that we can make another 100 and whatever. But notice the differences in price. The reason that theme diamond is so expensive is because everybody knows, ding, 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 he actually blocks. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cards in this game, they'll just run around like, yo, what's up? Where we at? You know what I'm saying? Blind as a bat. Yo, oh, over there? Nah, listen, bro. I need you to block the guy right in front. Oh, over there? And then they're in the stands trying to get a corn dog. See, those things happen more often than not. So that's why you see such a drastic change in the price in the 200s for the other player, and then now with this guy, you see that he's 139. So it's not like it's unusual. The reason that I bring that up is because there are a lot of things that are going to be coming out in Madden very soon. Obviously, they've already released information about, you know, more cards that are going to be dropping soon. So the prices of those other 88s, depending on what it is, like it's going to go by the name of the card. Everybody is not going to spend the same amount for those cards. You see the differences. People know what the values are. So we do have the 287s. All right, I want to make sure. Okay, so we're sitting on right now, if we get the two, we can make like 300K. If we don't use it right now, we could wait and see what else happens and see if we're going to power up another card. But because of the way the market is going, I don't really feel that people would be willing to spend more than the 139 right now for Aaron Donald. Schlesinger, his price right there actually leveled out because it was a little bit more before when people realized that he's a really, really good fullback. So because we have the two and EA just gave us the free one, I think it makes sense for us to try to go after our 300K come up. So realistically, this is how we're going to work it. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I don't know if you guys already have Corey Schlesinger fully powered up or what your guys' deal is, but for me, it makes sense. For you, it might not. Because with the training value of his card, it's like that 1370 gonna hit me kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have to go ahead and do it. Now we're gonna take away the theme diamond card, and then we're gonna stop going downgrade. We're gonna go to the binder, and then we're gonna put the 87 to 88 in for him. Okay. Now you'll see pretty much we need 1370, so we're gonna have to go back now and make more training. All right. Now with Aaron Donald, that's a different, you know, it's a whole different scenario. All right. So we're going to go back to Aaron Donald. All right. And we're going to take it from him. And like I said, I've already used my other one on Von Miller, so it doesn't really matter. This one is pretty cool because we can actually just get the Aaron Donald back and then go back and just put, you know, the 87 to 88 overall power up pass right back in. All right. So, okay, hold on. Let me see something. We'll put that right in. I don't know what just happened, but it went back to the screen. So his was fine because we're not using an X factor. These are the ones that I like. We don't lose nothing. Everything is good. Everybody's happy. We move on. Now, obviously I just showed you with Schlesinger, we're going to have to go and make up a little bit more training to get that done. And that's going to pretty much, we're not going to have any training left. It's going to pretty much zero us out. But we're going to make, you know, 300K. So you pretty much, you got to evaluate what your worth is, the amount that you're willing to give up, and then you have to go from there. So, you know, these guys like here, what are these, 40? All right, we'll add, all right, Tannehill is garbage. We'll go ahead and do something with that. This guy, all right, so who is that? Okay, yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we're just gonna go back and add the training right back to Schlesinger, and then we'll ultimately sell the cards. Now, many of you guys use your power-up passes to get new cards. Like you'll go get a power-up and you'll start powering up from the base, and then you'll add it, you know, afterwards. For me, it's much better for me if I do it the way that I'm doing it, because I build my team according to the way that I want my team, not the way that anybody else wants it. And this is what I encourage you guys to do as well. You know, I lost a little bit of training for that. They still, you know, haven't given us options to be able to interchange it. I think that would be a huge thing if we could just interchange the card without actually having to, you know, rebuy the training or whatever. But that's not something that currently happens. So we have to just, you know, deal with that situation. But ultimately, we know that we're going to be able to make 300K in an atmosphere right now where they're going to be releasing newer cards, and we have so many opportunities to get newer cards for free. It benefits us all. What? Oh, yo, bro, I almost raged. I was like, what did I just say? You know what I'm saying? You know, like how I thought that it wasn't like sellable. I was like, let me tell you something, bro. Like me and EA about to have a talk. All right, so somebody just put this up at 222. So for me right now, right, we can start off at like 215 because he's going to sell regardless because of the card that he is. But you don't want to have it up there too long, because once you let it sit there too long, you're going to end up getting probably like 199 for it. And then it's just like you're losing too much. So, you know, 215 is fine. And then we go to Aaron Donald and then we see what he's doing. And then ultimately we know, all right, 139, somebody will probably spend like 135. If it doesn't sell for the 135, like, you know, for me, I'll just go 129. Not a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just evaluate that. But either way, you're seeing that, you know, what is that? That's going to be about a 330. What did we just put that for? I don't know what the other one was for. We could go ahead because the other guy just did the 222. So it's going to be like 350 or something? Well, after tax. Remember, we gotta spend the imaginary tax. So this guy, you know what I'm saying? That's 135, and then we're gonna add. Okay, so it'll be like 340, pretty much is what it's gonna be, and then we'll go 30. We just did 135. Yeah, I think it was 135. So it'll be 350. So 350 is about the amount before they take their tax. They take 10%, so they're gonna take the 35,000 from us. And then, you know, whatever, because EA doesn't care, bro. They got to make their ends meet too. You know what I'm saying? With imaginary currency. So that's just an ideal way for you to do it currently right now, because there's not many other things going on for you to be able to make coins from cards you already have. So once those things sell, obviously you'll see we add to, you know, whatever, after they take their stuff, we'll get like 315. So I was right about the number. And then that'll put us about, you know, 435. We'll be able to now wait for our weekend league rewards and probably hit MUT millionaire status again. So, you know, depending on how you guys are working with the daily objectives, I continue to tell you, all right, when you play them, make sure that it's updating, because I missed out on like 6 days and it's annoying, but at least there's somebody that's telling you what's going on, you know, and I'm going to always make sure that you guys know exactly what's going on. So next up, in another 25, we'll have an 89 to 90 overall power pass, and then we'll go according to that. And just know that we'll always have a way to make coins. But check this daily. As you do your, you know, you win your 2 games, you buy a pack. It's still most likely not going to update until they actually fix it within the system. I don't know how long it's going to take. Don't just go and play the 2 games and log off, because even though you get the pack, it still doesn't matter. It doesn't register. All right, so I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Make sure you go out there and you get that done, because I really want you guys to share in some of the wealth that we're going to be gaining together. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. Until next time, one love.